This is David Miller with the Miller Realty Group of Keller Williams Realty, and I'm here to help you get real estate smart. All right, if you've been listening to the radio, if you've been watching the TV, you've been starting to hear and see commercials from a new real estate venture who has come into town, and their name is Opendoor. And very similar to OfferPad and Zillow with instant offers. And so what I wanted to do is sort of share with you what OfferPad is, what they provide, and more importantly, what the costs are associated with that. So you've been hearing the commercials. One thing that they're not promoting is that they save you money, because they don't. And really what they're promoting is the ease of making a move. So from the perspective of similar to OfferPad, they're going to provide you a cash offer. So if you go onto their website and you load in information about your house, you provide some pictures, they're actually going to email you an offer the next day with how much they're willing to pay cash. So what they're promoting is that, hey, with us, you don't have to list your house, you don't have to get it ready to sell, you don't have to have buyers coming through your property, because we're going to buy your house. And then the other benefit they're providing is that when you get the offer, you can close anytime within 14 to 60 days from when you do receive that offer. So it does sound really convenient. Now, when they do provide the offer, what they're going to let you know is what their fees are and how that compares to a traditional real estate transaction. So since I'm all about talking about that convenience as well as letting you know what the fees are and what it costs you for that convenience, I went ahead and put a property in there, and I wanted to see what they came back with. So the information that I'm providing to you is really based off of the email that they provided back to me what those costs are. So first of all, when they do the comparison, they have a cost of well, the traditional real estate would be 6%, but then they have a fee that they call the customer experience and risk-free fee. And based off of that, they say that could range anywhere between 6 to 12%. So that's a lot of money. On the one I did, it came back at about 8.5%. All right, so think of that as your commission, but they assess that as the customer experience and the risk that they're taking for holding your property. All right, so if you do the math on that, let's say a house costs $425,000. A traditional real estate fee, if it's 6%, that means your net would be about $399,000. But if you take the 8.5% off of that through Opendoor, that really reduces the price to $388,000. So right there, there's $11,000 difference. Now, if I compare the price that they provided compared to OfferPad, it actually came in at market value. OfferPad, when I did it on my own home, came in at around 8 to 9% less. So at least this pricing is coming in at market value. Now, when they also do the comparison, they talk about that on average that there's going to be 2% seller concession when you work on a traditional real estate transaction. And that really is not the case. It does happen, but if you're working with an experienced professional realtor who's been in the business a long time, they can negotiate around that. And even if that fee is there, they can usually negotiate a higher price on paying for selling the property. The other thing that they tout is that there's not going to be a mortgage overlap, which means that if you go the traditional route, that you do have the possibility of not selling your house and then buying another house and having two mortgages at the same time. Now, I will tell you that if you're not working with the right agent, that can definitely happen to you. But from our experience and the 40 clients we've helped in the past 3 years that are selling and buying at the same time, we've never had that happen before. So once again, if you're working with the right agent, that's not going to be a cost to you. Now, here's a couple other things to think about. With OfferPad, you're getting one offer that comes in. If you're working with the right realtor and they do a great job on building the demand, and when it hits the market, you get multiple offers, you're going to get more than market value. So there's money lost right there as well that you're not going to get. The other thing to consider is when you look at the inspections. So the inspections for Opendoor is going to be very similar, where they're going to do an assessment, and then based off of that assessment, they're going to let you know what things need to be fixed on the property. Now, once again, if you are working with the right realtor who knows what they're doing and knows what things you should fix and what things not to worry about, that's going to save you additional thousands of dollars as well. So as you can see, their value proposition is pretty strong from the perspective of ease of move, but it's going to cost you a lot of money to be able to do that. So my recommendation to you is, if you're thinking about selling, always call and talk to a realtor first and understand what those costs are, and the conveniences that they provide may already be provided with that particular realtor. So if you ever need our help, please let us know, and we'd be glad to help you out, and I hope we were able to get you real estate smart. Thanks.